Okay, thank you all for coming to class this morning. If you just go ahead and find yourself in a seated position with your hips possibly raised, sitting up on a block, legs in an easy position, cross-legged, one leg straight, whatever you need to do for your knees, just be comfortable right now. Sitting up tall, feeling a nice stretch in the spine, trying to make a little bit space between each vertebra. Let's let our head just relax. Feel like the crown of your head is really lifting upward. Gently close your eyes. Let's take a deep inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. Return to a normal breath and gently open your eyes. Let's begin by stretching out the back of our neck. Let's allow our chin to fall to the chest. And inhaling, roll the right ear to the right shoulder. Exhale, roll the chin back down to the chest. Inhale, roll the left ear to the left shoulder. Exhaling, back down to the chest. Inhaling to the right side. Exhaling, back down to the chest. Inhaling, and on your own breath, a couple more swipes across. And then just gently coming back to a neutral position. Let's roll our shoulders to the back, really pulling our shoulder blades off of our back if we can. Inhaling as we're coming forward, exhaling as we go to the back. One more to the back like this, and then let's reverse direction. So let's start pulling the shoulder blades off the back, and then exhale as we come forward. Inhale, exhale as we come forward. All right, arms straight out to the sides, palms facing up, thumbs to the back. Now let's flip our arms completely over, keeping your arms nice and straight, rotating directly out of the shoulder joint. Now making cactus arms, drop the right arm a little bit lower than the left arm, cross them over, and either back of the hands together or continue to curl, bringing the palms together for eagle arms. And then gently raise your elbows, maybe to the chin, the mouth, or up near the nose, feeling a nice stretch in the upper back. As you take a big inhale, lengthen your spine. And a couple more breaths here. Let's go ahead and straighten our arms back out, back of the hands together. Thumbs are pointing up. Now just flip them over so that the palms are touching. Clasp the hands, and then let's floss out our arms here. Very gently. Over and then under. Stretching our arms all the way back out to the sides, palms up. Couple more nice rotations here. And we'll go back to cactus arms. Lower the left arm, right arm comes over the top, either back of the hands or continue curling for palms together. And we go into our eagle arms. Take a nice inhale as you raise your arms up and lengthen your spine. Exhale. Couple more nice deep breaths here. And straightening the arms out, back of the hands together, thumbs pointing up. Flip so our palms are together, thumbs pointing down. Clasp the hands and we'll floss out the arms on this side. Very gently. Nice. Go ahead and release your hands. Just shake it out a little bit. Let's take our left hand, plant it on the floor next to us. Looking over at the right hand. Inhale and reach your hand up, reaching up. Hip stays planted, your left hip stays planted, and your right hip. And a nice stretch all the way on the right side, gazing just beyond your right fingertips. Another big inhale here. On the exhale, let's bring the arm closer to the ear, intensifying the side stretch. Couple of big breaths here into the side. And on the next exhale, watching the hand come back up to a seated position. And then let's plant the right hand on the floor. Look over at the left. Inhaling, reach up for the sky. Looking just beyond the left fingertips. Hips still level. One more big inhale here. Exhale, bringing the bicep to the ear, intensifying that side stretch. And a couple of big breaths here into that left side stretch. And on an exhale, watching the left hand come back up to a seated position. Let's bring our hands to our heart center and inhale, scooping up the energy, hands overhead. Exhaling, bring the right hand to the left thigh, left hand behind the base of your spine, looking over the left shoulder. As you inhale, the spine lengthens, and as you exhale, you twist a little bit more. A couple more breaths at that pattern. On an inhale, turn back forward, reaching up, palms touching, looking up. And exhale, left hand comes to right thigh, right hand at the base of the spine, looking over the right shoulder. Inhaling, spine grows long. Exhale, look over the right shoulder. Two more big breaths. On the next exhale, come on, twist back forward. Let's plant the fingertips right out in front of our calves or our knees. And then just gently walk forward for a little forward fold here. Looking for a fold in the hip joint. Once you've folded as far as you can, go ahead and allow your head to drop down to the ground. And feel a nice stretch in the spine. As you inhale, the spine lengthens, and as you exhale, you might fold a little bit more. Gently walk your hands over to the left side and bend your torso over the left thigh, keeping both hips attached to your block or the ground. Gently walk both hands over to the right side And allow the torso to fold over the right thigh. And walking your hands back to the center, gently bring yourself back up to a seated position. Now for our Nadi Shodhana, our alternate nostril breathing. So with the right hand, we'll use our Gyan Mudra, index finger and thumb touching. That hand can just rest on with the left hand, rest on the thigh. With the right hand, our Vishnu Mudra, peace fingers fold down. We'll be covering the nostrils with the thumb and the ring finger. Let's take a cleansing inhale and exhale. Inhale for 4. Let's close the thumb. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the finger, open the thumb. Exhale from 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the thumb, open the finger. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the finger, open the thumb. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Close the thumb, open the finger. Exhale for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the hand. Sit in stillness for just one moment. Gently flutter the eyes open, and let's come to a tabletop position with maybe our blanket under our knees for some comfort. Planting the hands under the shoulders, remembering to connect the knuckle of the index finger and the pinky finger and the thumb. Knees just under the hips. Toes can either be digging into the mat for more support, or if you prefer, flat foot pressing into the mat. Now for our cat and cow, let's inhale, drop the belly, crown and tail come up. Exhale, crown and tail go down, belly to the spine. Inhale, drop the belly, crown of the head rises, tail rises. Exhale, belly to the spine, drop the crown, drop the tail. Let's keep going for 3 more at your own pace. Coming back to a neutral spine. Let's go side to side, looking over the right shoulder, looking at the right hip, stretching the left side of the spine. Exhale through the middle. Inhale, looking over the left shoulder at the left hip. stretching the right side of the spine. Exhale through middle, and then just go side to side on your breath here. Natural movement. And then meet back up in your neutral spine position. Go ahead and curl the toes onto the mat. And having the left, let's put our right arm just below our shoulder. Left arm comes up, bicep by the ear, right leg out behind us. Foot is flexed in our balancing stick. Take caution not to fall into the right shoulder. Make sure you're holding firm. Inhaling, reaching out both the fingers and the heel. One more big breath here. Inhaling. On the exhale, bend the back flying leg. Reach back with the left hand and grab the foot. Kick the foot into the hand to open up the left shoulder. Big inhale here. Exhale back into your balancing stick. Plant the left hand under the shoulder. Plant the toes of the right foot, and the heel in line with the left foot and knee. Using the left foot as a kickstand, let's come into our side plank. Supported side plank. Reaching the hand up. Maybe reaching overhead. One more big inhale wherever you are. And then exhale, gently bringing your arm back down to the floor. Bring the left the kickstand back in. Make sure the right foot is straight out behind the hip. Leg is still straight, toes dug in the floor. Press your hips up for a half baby down dog. Stretching out the back of the right leg and the hip. Inhale, come back forward. Left knee to the mat, right knee to the mat. Setting us up for the other side. Plant the right hand, make sure it's right underneath, plant the left hand, make sure it's right underneath the left shoulder. Right knee and right toes planted. Lift the right arm up, bicep by the ear. Left foot flexed out behind you. Reaching in both directions. Paying attention not to fall into the left shoulder this time. Holding yourself strong. One more big inhale here. Then bend the back leg, reach back with the right hand, kick the foot into the hand, stretching the right shoulder. Gently release the foot back into your balancing stick. Right arm comes down, hand plants under shoulder. Right leg is the kickstand. Left foot, heel plants in alignment with the knee, toes at an angle. Pressing yourself up into your supported side plank. Inhaling, the arm reaches up and maybe overhead. Couple of good breaths here. And on an exhale, bring the left hand back down to the mat. Fix the right foot. Place the left foot, toes on the mat directly behind you, and press up for that baby down dog on the opposite side. Really feeling the back of the left leg, up the back of the left hip. One more big inhale here. Exhale, back to our tabletop position. Let's take the knees as wide as the mat. Big toes come together. Press your glutes to your heels, and then allow the belly, the chest, the chin, the forehead, come all the way down for a child's pose. Gently work your way back to your tabletop position. Let's curl our toes under. Move your hands forward to the front of your mat. And on an inhale, lift your hips and begin to straighten the knees for a down dog. Shoulders on your back. We're looking to lengthen our erectors here, the long muscles down our back. So take a couple of nice breaths here. You can straighten one leg and then the other if you'd like to work out the backs of the legs too. Let's all take a big inhale, look forward between our hands, and on the exhale, gently walk your feet forward to a forward fold. Inhale, plant the hands in front of you, come halfway up with the flat back. Exhale, folding forward again. Inhale, hands to the hips, rising from the chest. As you come to the stand, arms up overhead, slight arch in the back, palms touch. Exhale, bring the hands down to the heart center. Inhale, arms rise up, slight reach in the back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up with the flat back. Exhale, plant the hands. Take a big step back with the right foot. Right knee comes down to the mat. Inhale the heart forward. We'll take a couple of breaths here. Feeling the stretch in the front of the right hip. Inhaling, lift the back leg. And on an exhale, let's take the left foot back to meet the right at the top of a plank. Big inhale, press the hands strongly into the mat here. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, the chin to the mat. Inhale, baby cobra, pressing into the pelvis and the toes, lifting your upper torso. Exhaling through tabletop into your down dog. Inhale, right leg rises. Exhale, bend at the knee, bring the leg all the way forward. Lower the left knee. Inhale the heart forward. Breathe here, a couple of nice big breaths into the front of the left hip. Inhaling, lift the back leg and start to bring your weight into the right front leg. Exhale, step forward to a forward fold. Inhale, halfway up with the flat back. Exhale, melt all the way forward. Inhale, hands to the hips, rising from the chest to a stand, arms up overhead, slight arch in the back. Exhale, hands down to the heart center. Breathing here for a couple of breaths. Next round. Inhale, arms up overhead, slight arch in the back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up with the flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back with the left foot, left knee comes to the mat. Inhale your heart forward. Let's plant the left hand directly under the left shoulder. Take a big inhale, heart forward, exhale. Right arm rises for a nice side twist, reaching with the right hand, pressing into the earth with the left hand, opening across our chest here. Another big breath here. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bring the right hand back down to the mat. Inhale your heart forward. Exhale, step the right foot back to meet the left at the top of a plank. Inhale, strongly press those hands into the mat. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, the chin to the floor. Inhale, pressing into the pelvis and the tops of the feet. Rise for your baby cobra, or maybe take a down, up dog. Exhale through your tabletop. Curl the toes, press back into your down dog. Inhale, left leg rises. Exhale, bend the knee, left foot comes all the way forward. Right knee to the mat. Inhale the heart forward. And breathe here. Plant the right hand under the right shoulder. Let's all take a collective inhale. And exhale. Let's bring our left arm up this time. Stretching, reaching, feeling it all the way across the front body. One more big breath here. And let's bring that left hand back down by the left foot. Bring all of your weight into the left foot as the back knee rises. And on an exhale, bring the back foot to the front, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up with the flat back. Exhale, melting forward. Inhale, hands on the hips. Heart rises. Arms up overhead. Exhale, hands touch. Back down to the heart center. Breathing here. Preparing for our tree pose. Okay. Let's bring all of our weight into our right foot and bring our left foot as a kickstand or pressed into the calf or the thigh. And really pay attention today to the bottom of the foot pressing into the leg and the leg pressing into the foot. The foot is pressing into the floor. We are a strong tree. Inhale our arms up. Bring our arms out to the side. Still breathing. Take a big inhale. Let's exhale and gently bring our knee forward, clasping our hands, and just pull the knee in. And let's let that knee go back down to the floor. Okay, shaking it out a little bit. Now we're going to put all of our weight into our left foot. Right foot can either continue to kickstand on the floor, press into the calf, press into the thigh. Again, we're really going to concentrate on the foot pressing into the leg pressing into the foot. Strengthen that trunk leg. Inhale our arms up. Breathing. Arms out to the side. Let's bring that knee forward, gently hug it in. Gently replace that foot to the floor. Inhale, arms up overhead. Nice arch in the back. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway up with a flat back. Exhale, plant the hands and step back to the top of the plank. And go ahead and lower the knees, the belly, the chest, everything all the way down to the floor for our heart opening. And let's begin today with our elbows directly under our shoulders and our hands wide open, palms down on the floor. And feet are just kicked straight out behind us. The tops of my feet are flat on the floor. I'm going to inhale and energetically pull my heart forward, pulling myself through my shoulders here. Just a very gentle heart opener. We'll just take a few breaths here. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, allow yourself to roll down to the mat. Make a pillow with your hands, rest your forehead. And as always, wiggle your hips back and forth if it feels good. Okay, let's bring ourselves back to that Sphinx position with our elbows underneath our shoulder. Hands are wide open, palms pressing onto the floor. Energetically, on an inhale, pull your heart forward. And then let's take our left hand and put it close to where your right elbow is. And then that frees up my right hand so that I can kick my right foot up. And I'm going to grab it with the right hand. And then I'm going to basically open my shoulder here by kicking my foot into my hand. You might actually be able to lift your thigh up a little bit off of the floor, giving us both the shoulder and the hip opener. One more big inhale here. On the exhale, gently release the foot. And let's switch our arms up so that now the right elbow under right shoulder, right hand under left shoulder are close to it. Left foot kicks up, free left hand reaches back, grab the foot. Kick the foot into the hand for a shoulder opener. And then maybe lift the thigh for your hip opener. Gently release the leg back down to the floor. Let's make a little pillow with our hands and relax once more. Let's take our hands and place them at our sides, palms down, thumbs pointing in, with like our fingers right under our shoulders for a down dog. For an up dog. And what I want you to do is we're going to lift our entire torso up, much like our baby cobra. Inhale, Lifting up, using our arms strongly this time, coming up to the tops of the toes. The legs will come up off of the mat. You allow the back to have a nice forward arch here. And exhaling, gently let yourself come back down to the mat. That's the last one for today. Little wiggle. Nice heart openers. Gently press yourself into a tabletop position and then just into a comfortable seat. As we prepare for our side twist and our forward folds, I will take my blanket and make one more fold long ways. So it looks like this, and I place this under my hips for just a little bit of a lift for my forward folds. Feel free to have a big bend in your legs here. Let's all sit very tall, hands placed right at our hips, palms down. Go ahead and straighten your legs for right now. Flex the feet. Staff pose, or just this nice straight seat with your back nice and straight, strong spine, long spine. And now let's go ahead and prepare for that forward fold. I will indeed bend my knees. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, folding forward so that the belly and the lower ribs lay on the thigh. Reaching, grabbing feet, ankles, whatever. As you inhale, think of the spine lengthening, and as you exhale, maybe you fold a little bit further. Keep reaching out forward. And then once you feel like you've made it to the limit, allow the head to curl in. We're going to breathe here 5 deep breaths in our forward fold. Gently coming back up to a seated position, preparing for our twist. Let's take the right foot, place it on the outside of the left thigh. Flex the left foot, left leg can be left straight. Inhale, left arm rises. Exhale, hug the right leg. Right hand comes around to the base of the spine. Look over the right shoulder. As you inhale, lengthen the spine. Press the big toe on the right side and in the left side, and the right side into the floor. Look over the right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Press the big toe on the right side into the floor. Look over the right shoulder. One more big inhale here. Exhale, gently come around for a counter twist. And let's switch our legs up. Right leg is straight, foot is flexed. Left foot comes outside the right thigh. This time, press that left big toe and see if it helps you twist a little more. Inhale, left arm rises. Hug the leg. Left hand comes to the base of the spine. Look over the left shoulder. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Left big toe into the floor. Look over the shoulder. Same pattern. One more big inhale in the twist. And as you exhale, take a gentle counter twist. And then I'm going to remove my blanket. It's now time for our nice roll on the back for a nice little spine massage. You can alternatively just go ahead and lay back onto your mat and we'll all meet up there. Nice. All right. And as we lay on our backs, let's go ahead and put the bottom of our feet on the mat, about hip width or so apart. Maybe your fingers can barely touch your heels. Let's go ahead and make sure that our shoulders are lying on the mat. And see if you can get your elbows on the mat. The back is like the back of the upper arm pressing into the mat. Press the back of the hand into the mat. The thumb is pointed out. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to work ourselves into our shoulder stands. You've got several options here. You can work on a bridge pose if you would like, which here I would just literally lift my hips and I can lift my arms at my side or clasp them underneath and really feel my shoulders and my upper arms pressing into the mat. You can take a full shoulder stand, rolling up, placing the hands at the base of the spine, and feeling all the weight between the shoulders and the elbows. Or grab a little piece of wall if you would like to practice the shoulder stand at the wall. We bring the bottom of our feet to the wall, same thing with our arms, lie them flat on the back, and lift up from the wall. Any one of those three variations. Two more big breaths here. Gently rolling back down to your back. Place the bottom of the feet back on the floor. Let's take the right foot, put the ankle at right over the left knee for our thread the needle stretch or our number 4 stretch. Reach the hands through, grab the back of the left thigh. Place the right elbow on the right thigh. Flex both feet. Gently press the right knee away as you gently pull the left knee towards the left shoulder. Attempt to keep your spine on the ground. One more big inhale. On the exhale, let's switch sides. Left ankle over the right knee. Both of the feet are flexed. Left elbow pressing against the left thigh as you gently pull the right knee towards the right shoulder. Let's gently hug both knees into our chest. And reaching through the legs with our peace fingers, grab our big toes. Pull our knees towards our shoulders. Happy baby. Really feeling like you're stretching the skin on the back side of the legs. Maybe rolling. Feels good. If there's any other poses that you missed today, now would be a good time to throw it in. Otherwise, lie your arms out to the side in a cactus position or straight out if you've got room. Bottom of the feet on the floor. Gently lift your hips and take them over to the left, just a couple of inches. Bring the knees into the chest. Allow them to fall to the right. Then gently look over the left shoulder for a supine twist. On your next exhale, bring the knees back to the chest. Bottom of the feet back on the floor. Lift the hips and move them over to the right a couple of inches. Knees to the chest, allow them to fall over to the left and look over to the right shoulder. Gently bring your knees back to your chest again. Bottom of the feet to the floor. Go ahead and fix yourself so that you're lying straight on your mat. Allow the arms to fall out to the side, palms up, shoulders pressed into the mat. Straighten out the legs. Allow the toes to fall out to the side. Take a real big inhale. Exhale out the mouth. Imagine the earth is reaching up to support you in a sweet, short Shavasana. Reach overhead, stretch to the right, to the left. Gently roll onto your right side into a fetal position. Rest there a moment. And when you're ready, press your strong left hand into the earth. Press yourself up to a seat. Bring your hands to your heart center. Thank you all for practicing with me today. Beautiful work. I love y'all.
Carrie did my shoulder stand.
Yay! That is